Hello Aries, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, I'm going to do a spread here where I'm going to look at your energy, an energy that benefits you and an energy that does not benefit you. So I guess I would describe it as something that is for your highest good and then something that is not. You can see I was already shuffling again. I decided to go back into the Wild Unknown Oracle deck, the archetype deck, and its accompanying decks that come with that Oracle and Tarot. So this is quite an interesting message. I feel like whoever this reading is going to resonate for, that it's going to be someone or people who can quickly get excited about others' ideas. You can get excited about the things that other people are excited about as well. Like, you do come off as the lizard. So the lizard is a very empathic energy, and it can easily get or take on a lot of other people's energies and emotions. Because the eagle sits behind it, it's kind of giving me like this, there could be something that maybe a friend or somebody has, even a group of people, enlightened you in some way, and it's almost like contagious. I'm feeling like a contagious energy. Like there's something in this reading that indicates to me that you may get kind of pulled into sort of contagious themes in life, or the things that other people desire can become your desires even though they're not. So, okay, the cards that you've got that have come out here with your actual energy is Anima Mundi and the earthworm. Anima Mundi is an interesting energy. It's kind of like all of the things that create, actually just looking at it makes my head spin. All of this going on in here, it's really, really busy, and there's so many different things in there. It's almost like, yeah, a lot of different ideas, a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different desires and exciting things to move towards and gravitate or even like bring into your world, but then it makes you confused. It's like too much. It brings too much here. I feel like you've perhaps, because this is underlined, you've purged some energies at this time. You've purged energies, and there's a lot of things that you can consider about your own life, about how you want to create, how you want to express yourself. Okay, like that's very obvious. Actually, most of this is fairly obvious. There's a slight nuance to this though. Okay, the energy that benefits you is really interesting. The siren came out, and then the dolphin came out next. I'm like, wow, the siren benefits someone here. But actually, it's healing. It's healing, deep, deep healing here, with energies that I would say are desires. But it's almost coming across like, right, and you even have the mirror card as an underline. I feel like you may have taken on things that other people have desired. So listen to this. This is a very interesting nuance and theme that's coming through in your reading, is things that other people have desired and they have projected onto you. I do feel like you've worked through this, but we're kind of getting an idea here about being aware of what benefits you and what doesn't as you move forward. So it's almost like things that other people desire, and they project that onto you, or you get caught up in the excitement of that. Oh yeah, that sounds exciting. Oh, I would like to do that. That's a little bit dangerous. That's a little bit taboo. Yeah, I would really like to do that. Then it's almost like you become these energies. Maybe you could even say, because this is here, like it's so important that this card is here, it's as if other people's enlightenments or other people's self-actualization, you absorb that. You absorb that, but I want to say you've been removing it, or you've taken a step back. Not to say that you're in a step back right now. You might be, but the underlying is past. And it's like a mirror. I want to say it's almost looking in the mirror and going, oh, wait a second, who am I? Who am I? What am I fighting for? What do I believe in? What is it that I desire? And now this is like, oh, there's so many things to consider. Who am I here? What is it that I'm doing, and what do I want to do? What is it that I want to go after? There's not necessarily good and bad and good and all of these possibilities, but it's almost like too many possibilities. I'm kind of wondering if, well, it's healing all of these desires. It's healing so many different desires and so many different things. Coming to terms with all of these different possibilities. There could be things that have gone on for you where you may have felt, I don't know, like someone could, there could be the energies too where maybe you felt played or you got played in some way. You know, you get caught up in someone else's theme or desire, and when you realize that, then you pull away and you say, hey, what was that? What was that all about? What was that person's intentions? Or why was that going on? It's not necessarily to say that those were bad. Like other people have completely different paths than our own, right? And have completely different energies that they're here to navigate and explore. So I don't know, because there's something, there could even be something here that you were pulled towards at one point, something that you were pulled towards at one point, and it's healing that. I'm going to pull out tarot to kind of see how this unfolds. Healing something that you may have been pulled towards that was not the best thing. Not the best thing, not the best direction to go in. And it's almost like you're showing up as a little bit overwhelmed by all of the possibilities in life. Maybe even second guessing. Because the thing that doesn't benefit you, it's interesting. It's the mystic and the shark. It's almost like really looking deeply into mysteries, trying to understand things. Right? So let's say you've gotten pulled into other people's desires. You know, I'm leaving that as a very open-ended statement. Because somebody could desire to build a sandcastle, right? And you went to the beach that day and you had planned on, I'm going to go snorkeling, I'm going to go swimming, and then you see someone building a sandcastle and you have a brief conversation with them and they're so excited about the sandcastle, it pulls you in and you're doing the sandcastle. So you do the sandcastle all day, and then it's getting colder. It's kind of getting the lights getting low, and you think, oh, it's too late to go swimming now. I better go. I'm gonna go home. And you think to yourself, you think, oh shit, I never went swimming, and what was the point of that? Why did that happen? I don't know. Like, right? Like, because there's something about being attached or connected to other people's desires, and just healing that. Because this is like, what is the big mystery? What is the big mystery? What is the hidden meaning behind certain things here? Sorry, my hair is like having one of those static days, driving me crazy. So that's interesting, right? Like that's the energy that, yeah, heal your desires here. Now, maybe some of you have even curbed your own desires. Maybe some of you have curbed your own desires, and that could literally be like kind of tying you up here, reducing your creativity, is to heal that. Sometimes we have experiences because they're just meant to enrich in our lives. You know, oh wow, what is that doing in here? The whale going in like really deep exploration. I'm just going to put that there with the shark. That was funny. That happened. So, okay, your energy is Anima Mundi and the earthworm. It's almost like there's so many possibilities. I want to say just kind of like simplify things for yourself as well. The Three of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is really trying to fly away, right? It's trying to fly away from other people's ideas, desires, intentions, and into some type of physical balance here. Into physical balance. Interesting. 2 sixes. A 3 and 2 sixes. That's your energy. Your energy is flying away from previous and past ideas. I feel like these birds are sharing ideas in this card, or one is flown in here and is giving information to these two. They're discussing it amongst the two of them, and then maybe like a back and forth. I feel like it's, yeah, in a sense I would say it's really time, even with this dolphin card, to look deeply at what your own desires are. Because I feel like you may have been pulled down a course that has you going towards other people's desires. So the energy that benefits you is a deep healing. We could put the whale and the dolphin together with the siren. A deep healing of desires, dangerous explorations. The Four of Wands, the Hermit, wow, and Judgment. This is the energy that benefits you. Are there certain desires here that you have had and it's caused you to hold, I don't know, like something that's kind of caused you to hold back? I'm not necessarily getting like a sexual energy here. I thought I could with the siren, but well, that's interesting too with the dolphin, because dolphins are very sexual animals. I feel like that there's certain desires that you've had that have pulled you off of your course. And I don't know, maybe this is even coming clean with some people. Like coming clean with some people and just admitting to, you know what, I shouldn't have gone down that path. I feel like I got carried away with this, that, and the other. There could be something here too where there's things that you've desired from other people that have not been fulfilled. And if there's any kind of confusion, I don't know, even pain, but pain is not necessarily something that's coming up in this reading, is to kind of fly above it, to lift and elevate yourself above that. Maybe there's someone here who you feel has, through different intentions than your own, have pulled you towards their desires. And I don't know, it could be, if it's not a conversation, and it doesn't have to be, it's definitely like looking at yourself in a deeper way here. Maybe admitting to some of your own desires. Maybe replacing other people's desires with your own, or allowing other people's desires to take over yours. I don't want to say shame. I mean, when judgment comes in, it's kind of like facing our own shames, our own shortcomings, and accepting that we're not perfect, and then like kind of rising again and giving ourselves a second chance at life. I mean, that's the thing that really benefits you there. It's coming out of your shell, and really rising up. Coming out of the deep water. There's a lot of water here, but it's how you do it and what you look at in that water. So right then, the energy that doesn't benefit you is the Mystic and the Shark. Wow, the Ten of Swords. The Empress. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the energy here that doesn't benefit you is... it's trying to find the hidden mystery in something. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't have a lot of details here, but I do feel like in some way maybe you've been even pulled off course, or you've been shown some things in other people. These other things that you've seen in different people, maybe they haven't manifested in the best way or the healthiest way. It doesn't necessarily mean that those aren't things that you can't desire in life, but it kind of comes down to, you don't necessarily need to know what the hidden or deeper meaning is, because it almost feels like it could take you backwards, right? The Ten of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Empress, the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress in protection or waiting. It's pre-Empress energy. Maybe there's been things here in your own life that you have gone, I don't know, backwards in. Sometimes we take 2 steps back to take to take leaps forward as well. But if there's something that has gone on here in your life too, that you have felt betrayed in, or you have felt like a lost sense of self, if you lost yourself in something too, I want to say, if there's an energy that you lost yourself in and you're kind of like reestablishing yourself, but you're trying to kind of get your creative wings here, it's not to go back into that energy that where mysteries existed. I don't know. This is an odd way to try to describe it. It's very, there's kind of like a fine line on this, where looking, it's almost like the intention of what you're looking at within yourself is what makes the journey important. It's what makes makes something beneficial to you. The Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. Yeah, sorry, it's still something coming in with that mystic shark. It's as if, I don't know, some of you could also be dealing with like another creative individual. You could be dealing with another creative individual, and it's honestly, it's not the best thing for you. It just feels like it pulls you away from what your purpose is. It might even be making you second guess your desires. I really do feel like that's kind of the important part of this message. Is not to second guess your own desires, but to be very clear that they are not the desires of another person. And that, Aries, is the reading that I have for you. I'm going to go do the extended. In this extended, I'm going to ask how can you replenish an energy that is within you that is depleted? And what is your greatest achievement yet to come? So I'm going to check that out in the extended. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.